name is Monica and I'm here with Fearless Cooking. As Chow Down Vietnam, we were supposed to be in Morocco on tour with several other wonderful people, but we got our wings clipped. So I thought we were going to make a beautiful Moroccan dish made with preserved lemons and olives, and this one will be with chicken. However, you can make it with beef, with lamb, with fish, with anything you like. The first thing we need to do is make the marinade. That's a very important thing, and it's called Charmula. Starting off with is ginger. A lot of ginger, very good for your stomach. Garlic, a lot of garlic in this one. The next thing we're doing is the spices. One of the Moroccan or North African spices is definitely cumin. It's a very important spice in the cuisine. Cardamom, I've got beautiful cardamom here. And I have paprika. I like paprika a lot. And we're also having turmeric. Now, if you take powder turmeric, be sure you're not wearing anything white. It's not a good idea. I usually use fresh, but unfortunately, I couldn't get any fresh one today. I also have a beautiful spice that I've been given in Morocco, and it's like a ras el hanout. It's one of their special spices, and I was honored to get this. Now, we're also putting in some onions, in this case shallots. And I have here cilantro, parsley, and mint, fresh mint. And here's my saffron, beautiful saffron, also from Morocco. Outside of Marrakesh, I visited the farm, and it's now understandable to me why this is the most expensive spice in the world. I soaked this in a little bit of vegetable stock I had here. I'm gonna add this. Saffron is a part of this dish. It's very important. I'm also going to put some oil in here. Now we have the choice to put some chili in. When you get these little chilies, we prefer not to have chili in it, but if you get these little chilies and you roll them around a little bit like this, all the seeds will come out. But this is the spicy part. So just roll them and make sure after you've touched them, wash your hands thoroughly because that burns, that hurts. Now we're taking our preserved lemons that we've been waiting for the last months, that we made ourselves. If you'd like to have a link to my preserved lemons, I'll put it down below. So we're going to take a couple of these. It's just easy. Take the meat off, the pulp. It's the pulp I want. The pulp is where it's at. A lot of people throwing it out. I can't understand this. This is where the goodness is. This is what gets into your meat and into your sauce. We're going to take one more here. So this is the pulp that I want. It's very salty. I don't even want to wash it off because I'm not using any salt for this dish, just this natural preserved lemon salt. And we're keeping this for decorations, and we can just slice it in very thin slices, and we can play with that later. So at this point, you want to mix all this. You might need a little bit of more oil, you might need a little bit more pepper. We have not added pepper. So now I'm going to just mix this really well. You could really puree it up, but I prefer it in this rough stage. I like to see what my chicken is marinated in. So I'm going to I have here chicken thighs and chicken legs, which are great, with the bone in, which makes it even better. Whenever you have an opportunity to cook your chicken with bone in it and then take it off, do it, because it'll be much better. The taste is so much better. You can take the skin off. You get more flavor out of a chicken. So we're just gonna bury this here. And we're gonna leave this here. You should at least, if you were to do this overnight, and that'll be perfect. However, we're going to do this just for a couple of hours. The minimum you need to do is at least an hour, otherwise it's not worth it. So we're just gonna, I also leave it right here on the counter because I can leave my chicken out. It definitely gets a lot faster to marinate. Never marinate an ice cold chicken straight from the fridge. Let it relax. You have a much better chicken after. While we are waiting, this would be a great time for you to maybe like, share, or comment on my video, and then I'll come right back. It's about 2.5 hours we have marinated this beautiful chicken. Traditional way to do this dish in a tagine. And then you take the tagine, put it on top of your stove, but you need a diffuser. Unfortunately, I do not have a diffuser, so I'm going to do it the traditional way, but I will put it in the oven and we'll be cooking this in the oven, which is another way that a lot of people are doing. Also, if you have a Dutch oven or a large wok like me, we do the same way. So I will show you 2 different kind of ways how to do this. So we're taking some onions and put them at the bottom. Whether it's your Dutch oven, your wok, or if you have a giant tagine, that is great. Just put this all in here. I like to put a little bit more spices at the bottom of this. Number 1, turmeric. If you have fresh one, that'll be fantastic, but we are doing with this. And a little bit more cumin. And now it's putting the chicken on top. It really has marinated fantastically. Now you could add some potatoes or vegetables, whatever you would like. And now we're going in and taking the rest of the marinade and really putting it all over. I have vegetable stock. You can use chicken stock if you like. It's been about an hour. We're just gonna have a look what's going on. This looks pretty good to me. At least another hour or 45 minutes, and then we will take off the lid and put it back in again with the olives and the lemons, and just keep cooking it. It has to fall off the bone, and the same goes for this. It's beautiful. I wish you could smell it, but you will if you make your own. Anyway, we're gonna leave this some more. So now I've added the olive, taken both of them the lid off. It's fantastic. Now we're gonna cook this a little bit longer, just on a little low heat. But also in Morocco, you always get a dish with some kind of fruits. So in this case, we have dates. Beautiful majol dates that doesn't kill you. All right, now I'm putting this one back in the oven, and we'll see you in about 20 minutes. So here we are. We're going to just decorate it with our lemons, slices. Same with this. There's hardly any difference in doing it in the oven, but I would prefer to do it on top of the stove. Now if you want to spice it up a bit, be my guest. We're serving it with pearl couscous. In Morocco they make couscous by hand, which is basically pasta. It's made out of semolina wheat, and every household makes their own, so you don't buy couscous as we do here. But I really like it. It's very creamy, and it's pasta. So here we are, Moroccan chicken in preserved lemons, our own homemade preserved lemons with olives in Charmula sauce. I will give you all the ingredients on the side there if you're interested. Anyway, if you enjoyed my video, please like, share, you know the drill.